Hi everyone, my name is Leena and I'm an astrologer and a blogger. So if you like to read, you can check my blogs on astrology at redastrologer.com. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Alright, so today I will be discussing how to check quality of marriage in the horoscope through KP Astrology. So firstly, you should know that what are the favorable combinations that is required to check the marriage. That is second house, seventh house, and 11th house. See, these are the supporting houses. And then you should know the unfavorable combinations, like if it's first house, then it can give ego, then sixth house, it gives arguments or difference of opinion, then 10th, it gives ego clashes, and 8th will delay or bring obstacles, and then 12th, it gives separation. So now in the horoscope, if you have to check what kind of marriage a person will have, first step is to check the 7th house cuspal script, like here. This is the 7th house cuspal script. So first step is to check the 7th house cuspal script. And when I say 7th house script, it includes sign lord and then star lord and sublord. And then read the cuspal sublord script. Like in this case, sign lord is Venus, then Mars is the star lord, and Ketu. And then towards the end, you have to read the Ketu script, like what star lord is there and what sublord is there. Okay. And considering the concept of self significators also, or you can say untenanted planets, and then following the KP rule, that planet will speak about source, and star lord will give main results, and sublord decides the final outcome. And this will tell about promise in the chart for marriage. And if you have to know about the present status of marriage, you have to check the running dasha script in the same manner. So if the 7th house script includes first house, then this is 12th from second house. So this is your family speech, family and speech or food. So in this case, if you are checking about marriage, so here it states self-obsession, ego, own desires and likes, and it can separate you from the family. And always remember that one single negative combination cannot break or separate or take you towards divorce. And if majority of planets they show negative combinations, then it disturbs. So the more the negating combinations, the more suffocating can be the relationship. Always remember this point. And now if the script includes second house, then it supports family and money. And this states here the family will be the priority because this is a supporting house. And third house, either marriage through social media, and then this is a house of communication, so travel is involved here, and this is ninth from seventh. And remember that ninth house is your higher mind, and so if afflicted with 8th house or 12th house, then it can separate due to miscommunication or misunderstandings. And then fourth house, it states working partner, as it is 10th from 7th, so also it is 12th from 5th house. So dry or aloof or no love in the relationship. And then 5th house, this supports, as this states love and care, passion, fun and entertainment. This is very important. And then 6th house. See, 6th house states difference of opinion, and now if only 6th house and 11th house, then small arguments or even bad health. But if with 8th house and 12th house, then this is not petty matter. It adds stress and disturbance, and it can ruin your mental peace. And then 7th house, it supports. And if with 5th house, then love marriage or love in the marriage also. But if with negative combinations, then that house traits will be added to marriage. Remember this. If 8th house, then those traits will be added. If 12th house, then the separating traits will be added. And 8th house. See, 8th house, this creates problems. And it depends what is the source of problems. And it can be either money or opinion clash or extramarital affairs, because 8th house signifies illegal activities. And if more afflictions, then this can get defame to family. And then ninth house, if it's supporting houses of marriage, then ideology is an very religious person and very fortunate also. And if with 12th house, then it brings distance. And 10th house, this is 12th from 11th. So it can give ego clashes due to name and status. And then 11th house, this supports and friendship will be there. A good understanding between the couple. And if with 6th house and 8th house involvement, then if 11th house is also there, then there are chances of getting united or patch up after friction. Then 12th house, this is a house of isolation. It can separate the person. Now, what factors cause separation? This can be checked looking at the complete script. And it can be any reason. See, this is a house of bed comfort also. So it can create gap or disappointment in the relationship due to sickness or misunderstanding. And if alone, then due to travel. So this can give long distance relationship also. Now in this chart, 7th house cuspal sublord is Ketu. So how to analyze Ketu? See, Ketu is a self-significator and it involves 2nd house and 11th house. And since it's a 7th house cuspal sublord, so 7th will be included here. Okay. Now, so only marriage happened because 2nd house, 7th house and 11th house is seen here, is being showed in the script. So marriage happened. But due to the involvement of 6, 8 and 12 and towards the end 4th house is also coming. So there was a conflict. There is a conflict, sadness and distance in relationship. See, Ketu is posited in 8th house. So due to disputes in family, this has led to emotional distance. Physically they are together, but due to family status, they could not separate. But they are living under same roof, but no love factors here. So this way we can analyze the horoscope and see what houses have been signified majorly in the horoscope. So if there are majority of negative combinations, then the stress and pressure or say disturbance in the relationship is seen. And if there are supporting houses, then marriage is saved or say relationship is saved. So in the end, I would say that no marriage is perfect. There are certain karmic connections in this union. So only 7th house is also called Maraka Bhav. And this teaches the lesson of forming relationship with entirely different people. See, 7th house is the entirely opposite energy to yourself or say 1st house. And only this can make one complete. And completion comes after sacrifice and knowledge. And here, if the two people accept the shortcomings and focus on the positive traits, then it saves and makes the connection wonderful. So, have a beautiful life. Take care.